prefer a why this speaker before this audience at this time introduction. In other words, our first speaker, Greg Kenny, is a past president. He's done this, this, and this. Today, he's speaking out of the Public Relations Manual, the first project, the Goodwill speech. In his presentation, he will tell us about the Goodwill of Toastmasters. That sets up the audience, where we are, and for him to go from there. It's always uncomfortable when a speaker does not get a good introduction, and the first thing he says, I'm giving you a Goodwill speech on Toastmasters. He should not have to say that. He should come out with an introduction that has a dynamic point, something like, have you ever been tied to a fire hydrant watching the world go by, not able to communicate? I did it one time, but I solved the problem through Toastmasters. I learned to improve my thinking, listening, and speaking skills. Also, on and on and on. That sets up what he's saying. Greg was talking about himself. He had a lot of good points of, these are the things that I learned to do, I improved on, I'm a better person. One of the things Greg did not tell you was that first year under Max, he was also responsible for putting together our 30th anniversary party. And he talked in a low but positive voice. The images were good. I think possibly the images could have been expanded on. Now, in any presentation, you have a dynamic introduction, a body, and then the conclusion refers back to the introduction. Because the introduction was, my speech is about the Goodwill of Toastmasters, his speech ended rather abruptly, rather than the illustration that I said, now I feel comfortable when I'm standing next to the fire hydrant. I'm no longer chained to it. And then the poetry in motion comes out of what he's achieved, and he challenges you to obtain the same type of achievements. And for Keith, I'll be under 3 minutes today, so you don't have to clap me down.